up, Uliap? It's your girl, Hannah. Welcome into another episode of the Uliap Podcast. So before I even get started today, got several things I want to talk to you about. I want to remind you, if you have not yet, to go listen to our last few episodes, our back to school theme of the Uliap Podcast, because there are so many great tidbits I don't want you to miss out on. Last week, I shared my story with you, and my podcast conversation talk last week was about tools that I use now, tools and tools that I wish I would have had as a kid, right? So whether it was bravery and courage tools like Valor and Kid Power and Peace and Calming, or whether it was supplements I take now that I wish I would have had as a kid, because let's be honest, if I would have known then what I do now, and if I would have done then what I do now, my experience in education would have been 10 times better. I truly believe it. I would have had a lot less issues focusing and being less anxious, and I would have been able to use all that energy that I was on other things to do better in school. So I want you to go back and listen to that one. And then Amber and Chase Harrison have done a phenomenal job this month sharing their story, their testimony of being homeschool parents and what tools they use and what works best for them and their kids. So they give examples on things they use, routines they have. And Amber says it best when she says her goal is just to make sure everyone's watered and fed. And so go back and listen to those last few episodes on this podcast, once again, the Uliap Podcast, to make sure you've not missed out on the back to school theme. So once again, I am Hannah Stevens. If you don't know who I am a part of the Uliap team. I am the customer service main person, whatever you want to call it. And I'm also one of the social media people here at Uliap. And I'm kind of a Swiss Army knife. If you don't know me, once again, I have a degree in sports broadcasting. So I do a lot of our editing, whether it's podcasts or videos. I do a lot of editing. I obviously love to talk, and I love customers and love people. So my job is kind of just doing as much as I can to help Uliap, but also to make sure that you have the best customer service experience you can with us. So I was a collegiate athlete, and so my passion within the oil community has always been health and wellness. And if you didn't listen to last week's podcast, I shared that I am currently getting certified in personal training and nutrition coaching, which is going to actually be another platform and ability for me to help Uliap in writing books and creating courses for that specific niche or specific conversation, right? So that's just a little bit about me, but I just wanted you to know as I speak today that you kind of know a little bit of who I am. And so this next month, in the month of September, Jocelyn, Gladys, and myself are going to be breaking down immune support and how to best support our immune system. So we have 4 weeks in September. So every Monday, Jocelyn, Gladys, and myself will be joining y'all, having different conversations about immune support, whether it's oils we're using, whether it's supplements, whether it's our routine, or whether it's things we know now that we wish we would have known in the past. That is important, right? There are so many things to cover, and I think it's such an important topic because they kind of go hand in hand, right? I mean, back to school is a perfect segue for immune support, because let's be honest, if your kids are going back to school, they're bringing home ickies, whether it's this year or any other year, right? Kids are gross, right? And so they're bringing home things. So as we are going back to school, this is also another way for you to best support your kids and your family, right? Send your kids off to school with immune supporting tools so they can stay healthy and they can not bring home nastiness. So that's just a little bit of a tidbit of what is to come this next month in September. I am super pumped, and I'll be honest with you, September is one of my favorite months of the year for many reasons. First off, I live in Alabama. So September is kind of the first month where it's not unbearably hot. Like if you've ever been to Alabama in July or August, sometimes it feels like walking into a sauna, aka a steam room, that you can't get out of. Like if it is really humid, like the worst, some people are like, oh, 105 degrees and no humidity is the worst. No, absolutely not. 87 degrees and 95% humidity is absolutely the worst. It literally feels like a sauna you cannot get out of. It is miserable. So September is really the first month in Alabama where you actually enjoy the weather. And that's exciting. September is also college football. So once again, as a person with a degree in sports broadcasting, I used to work for ESPN Radio. September has always been one of my favorite months for that reason. But most importantly, and also for many reasons. It's the start of my favorite time of year. So September is the start of the fall, right? So September brings in October, which October is like the bonfires and the camping trips and the beautiful changing leaves and Halloween. And then November is obviously Thanksgiving. Then you have Christmas in December, and then end of year, beginning of year. It's just awesome. So this time of year is one of my favorites for many reasons. And I think it's also because there's just a new month. I don't know, something about a new month and like a new week, a new month, all in the same week is awesome, right? On a Monday, just to think we're about to start a new month this week and the opportunities are endless. Like I said last week, I used to hate Mondays. I used to think Mondays were the worst ever. And then I had a mindset change to realize that Mondays are just a new opportunity in a new week, and the opportunities are endless. So you can either wake up on a Monday and say, ugh, I hate Mondays. Or you can wake up and say, you know what? This is going to be my best week yet. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to plan to do this and that. Like, these are my goals. These are what I want to get done. It's going to be an awesome and epic week. When you think of it that way, you're going to have a fantastic week. So as I wrap up this month of back to school, just remember to go back and listen to our last couple of episodes here on the Oleat podcast. And don't forget that Jocelyn, Gladys, and myself are going to be with you the month of September. I am super pumped for that, and it's going to be a grand old time. But before I leave, I want to say this. If you've not yet, go like us on Instagram or go follow us on Instagram, Oleap. And if you also have not yet, please go like our Facebook page, Oleap. Every Friday, I go live and do a really fun giveaway. And all throughout the week, we have amazing content, whether it's educational videos with Jim Bob or, giveaway Tuesday 10% off with Chase, or educational information with Jocelyn and Gladys. There is just so much that we have to offer. And I said this last week, I'm saying it again. You're about to be super pumped if you're an Oleat member, because the best is yet to come. And we have a lot of really fun and awesome information coming your way. And I am just super excited to see where the Lord leads us. And I am just excited for this new season. So it's a new month, a new season, and it's really a new beginning because Oleat has revamped. We've regathered and gotten together as a team and just have found a new purpose and a new passion and a new vision. And all of that has been in the back end. Like, we've been working together so hard the last couple of months, and it's actually ready to be given to y'all. And so I'm just excited for y'all to experience all that we've been working on. So anyway, for Oleap, I'm Hannah. I hope you have a fantastic week. And don't forget to go listen to our last few episodes of the Oleap podcast. And also don't forget that this next month, the month of September, is going to be epic, and you will be joining myself, Gladys, and Jocelyn for the next 4 Mondays right here on the Oleat podcast. Have a great day, y'all. See ya.